how much do traders earn and how you can earn your desired level of income. We're going to talk about that today, coming up next. Okay, so when it comes to how much traders earn per month, it depends on many different things, but mainly it depends on 5 main factors. How many factors? 5 factors, okay? And the first factor is your starting capital. Okay, how much money do you put in your account? What is your initial starting balance? This morning, I received a comment from somebody. He'd be like, Karen, you think I can take up a loan and then go into investing? Don't take out a credit card and then use money that you don't have. Because people be like, money that I borrow and money that I earn is the same thing. Are you serious? Which one will you take more seriously? Money that your parents give you just like that? Or money that you earn with your blood, sweat and tears? I don't know about you, but I would treasure $1,000 earned by me than $10,000 given to me by my parents. And the second factor depends on the number of trades that you make per month. Third factor depends on your percentage risk per trade. Fourth factor depends on your win rate. And speaking of win rate, of course, you would have your risk to reward ratio. Okay, so these 5 things are going to determine how much do you earn per month, per week, and then per day. So these 4 factors, number of trades you make per month, percentage risk per trade, your win rate, risk to reward ratio would determine how much percentage ROI you make per month and also per year. But as to how much do you make per month in exact money figure, the main contributing factor is your capital. Okay? Is your capital. 10% on a $500 account is only $50, right? Then 10% on a $50,000 account is $5,000. Now here's the thing, you need to understand that different types of accounts serve different purposes. So small accounts, the 3 to 4 figure accounts, some people say 10,000 is a small account. It's all subjective, right? But for most people, 3 to 4 figure account is a small account. Meaning, let's say from $100 to $9,000. Okay? These type of accounts, which I call the small accounts, it's not meant for you to trade for a living. It's meant for you to generate a good additional side income aside from your job, and also to help you train yourself to trade live. Okay, so 2 purposes, training and also additional side income. But of course, if you have a 9K account, you can still grow it to a point where you can eventually trade full-time, just that you need to wait longer. Okay? The other day, somebody asked me, Karen, how much can I earn with a $100 account? Then I'm like, a few cents. Then he replied me, wait, how much? I'm like, did I just answered you? How much is it? Guys, there's something called stupid question, which is, I've answered you already, and you still ask the same question. That is a stupid question. But with stupid questions, it's still better than haters, Their whole entire person is stupid. For big accounts, can range from 5 to 6 figures. Okay? These are accounts that's going to generate you bigger profits. These are accounts ranging from 10K to 500K. These are accounts in which you can use to trade for a living. Okay, so I'm going to go to the charts to show you in detail exactly how much you can earn with different levels of accounts. A $500 account, 1K account, 5K account, 10K account, 30K account, and also 50K account. Okay, let me just show you how much you can earn with a $500 account. If you're somebody who is just starting out in trading, going to train yourself how to trade live, then a $500 account is suitable for you. If you just want a little bit of extra coffee money, then $500 is also okay for you. Let's say again you make 4% per month. On 1 trade per week, we are being conservative here. Your monthly profits about $20, which is not very significant, correct? Your per year profit is $270, okay? And of course, your money makes more money for you. On your 5th to 6th year, your monthly income on 4% a month is about $100+, which of course to a lot of people is not a lot. To some people, $100 makes a big difference to your life. Okay, so about $1,000 account, Of course, on 4% a month, you earn $40 per month in your first month instead of $20. Then in your 5th to 6th year, once you reach the exponential phase, you get about $200+ per month on your 6th year, even better, $400+ per month. A good side income, how about $5K a month? Now, if your expenses is very low, let's say you're in college, you're living with your parents, your expenses is only $1,200 per month. In your 5th year, you can sustain yourself with just a 5K account. So why don't people reach this place where they can sustain themselves? Is because in the first year, again, a lot of people see, what? I'm earning $200 per month only. How long is this going to last? You just need a little bit more patience, like I said. You see, the first 3 years is the hardest for most people. The challenge for you is in the first 3 years. Don't force a trade. Don't become impatient because all you see is 3-figure income and then you force a trade. This is the part where your psychology has to be very, very strong. This is the part, the first 3 years, where you need the most amount of discipline, most amount of patience. This is the place where you should not give up. Because when you give up on your 3rd year, when you're so close to making 4 figures per month, in your 4th year, about August time, you'll be making 4 figures per month. And you can sustain yourself. By the time in your 5th year, you have graduated college, you started trading in freshman year with $5,000 account, just generating 4% per month. I'm not even talking about 100% per month. By the time you graduate in your 5th year, $1,200 you can sustain yourself. Then your parents be like, how come you're not getting a job? You'll be like, I'm good, okay? In the probably first 2 years, not only would you doubt yourself, not only would you see slow progress, people around you be like, you work so hard, only to earn $200 per month. Like if I put this amount of time in McDonald's, I can earn more than you. You start to doubt yourself in the first year of September, the first year of October. Compare your $263 with your friend's McDonald's monthly salary of $1,000 per month. And he's working part-time. And you're studying trading full-time. This is why most people give up. Now here's the thing, like I said again, you've got to wait past the pain and momentum phase if you have never watched the past videos. The growth in the first 2 years is super slow. Regardless of which account size you start with, $500, $1,000, $5,000. The challenge for most people is starting with a small account, then they see small profits, then they can't handle that. They can't handle the fact that they're earning 3 figures per month when their friends working a job working 4 figures per month. This is when most people give up because this is the pain phase where most people experience the most amount of pain. You get people doubting you, you doubt yourself, you see Excel sheet, your Excel sheet doubts you too. Once you get past the first 2 years, you see a little bit more progress, correct? If you've never watched my past video, this is where you reach the momentum phase. Doesn't mean that it's easier, but at least you see some progress, right? And in your 5th to 6th year, hello, this is where you see the light at the end of the tunnel. This is the exponential growth phase. A lot of people, how much money do they spend on college? Your 30K, 40K, you spend on college. A lot of people freely spend money on this. And are you guaranteed a job once you graduate? I don't think so. To start any business, you need at least 10K, or to be safe, 50K to be able to start a good business. With trading, this business with just 5K, alright? With the right skills, with the right discipline, with the right consistency, you can sustain yourself as a college kid by the time you graduate. So while all your friends are going to a job, you'll be like, I'm just gonna trade full time. Most people give up, or they'll rush the process over here. They'll try to generate 200% per month, 300% per month, only to get burned in your 4th, 5th year. But if you really put in the patience, put in the discipline, you can get there. You can get to this place. And this is on just 1 trade per week. Like if you're super busy, you can at least make 2. I'm just being super conservative. Okay, so what if you increase the amount of capital that you put in? You start with a 10K account. Let's say you're a college kid with 1,200 expenses. Just with a 10K account, making 4% per month, 1 trade per week, you start in freshman year. In your final year or your second final year, if that even makes sense, you can trade full time. Now let's say if you're not a college kid, you have a family that you need to feed, your monthly expenses is hence 3,500 per month. If you put in 10K a month, then you need to wait until 5th year to be able to sustain yourself, which is still okay. I'm not even talking about 10 years. While your friends are going out there, going to a 9 to 5 job, earning 3K, you're working from home, earning 3K. Don't freaking complain that you need to take 5 to 6 years. If you take path number 1, which is 9 to 5 job, you're gonna wait freaking 40, 50 years. 40, 50 years to retire. Now what if you put in $30,000 to your account? In your first year, your yearly income is 16K. This is again on 4% a month. If you don't believe me, 30K. Okay? Convinced? On your first month, your balance is $31,200. Hence, your profit is $1,200. Okay? Now, if you're a college kid, you have a privilege of your parents giving you 30K. You can do anything you want with it. In your first month, you're settled. Your expenses $1,200 a month. But if you're a breadwinner of your family, you have a family to feed. In your 3rd year, then you can have trading settle everything for you. Again, this is on 4% a month, 1 trade per week, consistently every week. Most people make 5-6 trades per week. On your 5th year, in September time, you can have a 5-figure income. Your 5th year, your yearly income is 106K. Not too bad, not too bad. Because if you put in more capital, of course, you earn a lot more, right? You put in 50K, every single month you generate 4%. Oops. Your first month income is $2,000. Right? Okay, $2,000. So meaning that a 50K account is meant for people who want to so-called retire fast. Because if you're a college kid, within the first month, if you can generate 4%, you can cover your expenses. Or even if you're a housewife, $2,000 covered everything. Like I said, breadwinner, you have a whole family to feed, you have a dog to feed, you have 2 hamsters to feed. By the time 2nd year comes, your trading income can cover your expenses. So you can see that if you have a larger account, when you're in the painful phase, it's not that painful. Because you see the profits a little bit better. Instead of earning $20 per month, $100 per month, you are seeing good income, at least $400 per month, right? In your first month. Then by the time you reach the momentum phase, a lot of people can retire if you have very low living expenses, right? And when you reach the exponential phase, this is where you get extra bonus income, which you can use to buy anything you want. So my point here is money makes more money for you. Now, if you don't have a capital of 10K, the other way that you can waste this 10K, the first way is to take up a job and then save for this. Don't go and borrow money. Take up a credit card loan. The second way is you start with a small account, a 5K account, for example, and then grow it to 10K. Just that it's going to take you longer to get there. You know what? Growing 5K to 10K is actually not that hard with 4% a month. Because you know why? By the 2nd year of July, you already have a 10K account. This is only on 4% a month. Don't go and rush the whole entire process and then be like, let me grow my 5K to 10K within 1 week. You're gonna learn it the hard way eventually. Trust me on this. I've seen way too many people that rush the whole entire process, get burnt in the 2nd month, 3rd month. My point here is you need to run this like a business. Run this like a business. I'm not telling you to wait 10 years, it's just 1.5 years. Now, if you tell me, Karen, I don't have a 5K account, then okay, you start with less money. Just that it's going to take you longer than a 5K account. Grow your 1K account to a 10K account. If you have a 1K account, to grow it to 10K, it's going to take you about 5 years. At the 5th year, December, New Year's Christmas present, you have a 10k account. Does it take longer? Yes. Okay, so with that, let me know down in the comment section below. Are you right now still training in a small account? Or are you right now doing it big time, doing the real thing, trading with a big account? Okay, so with that, hopefully this helps you a lot. I'll talk to you in the next episode. Bye.